Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Reggie here with bofhgaming. We got our plowing done. Now it's time to get cultivating. If you caught the live stream, we went out, we leased field number 1. It's getting cultivated right now. Jim's out here doing a little work for us, so let's get our work done and let's get the planter going. Alright guys, so here we are, we're in the 8RT, pulling our DB90 planter, and we're going to see if this guy's going to pull it or not. I'm questioning if we're going to be able to pull it or if we're going to have to trade out for an 8R DB60 planter. We'll go ahead and start that unfold sequence because it takes a bit to unfold. We're going to get lined up here. And I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to turn on all of the course play lines from my course here because I want to try and follow them as close as possible. I'm going to start out running it, and then eventually I'm probably going to set, let Dad or Jim jump in here, basically let course play do the work. So we'll see what the course play has to say. So in field number 1, we're going to put corn. We're going to plant us a small corn field here. You can see the cultivator still going over there. But we got a lot done up on top of the field here. We should be able to get at least one headland around without them turning up the corn. We'll turn it on, drop it down, and we are planting. Gonna zoom out here so it works a little bit better. Yep, we're going. So yeah, get the planter running. Still a little bit, air temperature's at 50, ground temp's not quite there yet, but hey, you know what, we're gonna go for it. If you didn't catch our stream we did the other night, as we finished up field number 3 cultivating, we finished it about 6-7 o'clock the next morning. That's how long it took to cultivate and fertilize, or to plow and fertilize. And then we're going back over top of that, we're cultivating it. I'm not spraying an extra fertilizer until we have germination. Then I will do that. We might mix in next season, next year, we might turn on weeds. I might actually play a game with weeds turned on. I normally don't do that. I'm surprised this little baby pulling this thing right as well as it is. We're doing 9 miles an hour. It's not too good. And it looks like we're probably just going to be able to hit one headland. Oh. Well, if we lose that little bit of corn right there, we're going to do that. Get us over a little bit. I kind of drifted a little bit over into the grass area next to us. It's okay though. Yeah, I thought this was a direct drill. You can plant without having to cultivate. I just wanted that step in there. And I think we're going to keep that step in there all the way through. If we go run a deep tool, then we're going to go back and we're going to cultivate again. We're not always going to have to plow, but you can see in here, I do believe, periodic plowing is required. So we will have to plow from time to time. And if we plow, we will run the cultivator over the field also. So I hope everybody's doing good out there. Looks like Jim's just about done over there with the high-speed disc. And then I'm going to go take a look and see if I can't find us another field. I'd like to run at least 3 fields this year. I'd like to do 2 corn, 1 soybean, Or maybe we do 2 soybean, 1 corn. I don't know. Depends on how big the field is too. Yeah, I know I'm missing a little bit here and there. It's okay. You can see my tool's about double the width of his tool, so we'll get done a whole lot quicker. And get close to our line. Nearest waypoint, direct course. And we will let that guy go. Well, let's do it now. Let's take a look at the fields here. So we could pick up, let's see, field number 2. I don't want to bite off more than we can chew and get too massive. Field number 8's not too bad. How big is it? 39 acres. Man, that's not too bad. Why do I have so much money? Okay, good. I don't. Don't want to do that one. Don't want to do that one. We're going to have bigger. We're going to have to run 90s, 120 dB planters up here, the big stuff. And I don't want to get to it yet. I think number 8, field number 8. We can't buy it, but you okay? This is its first turn, so we're going to see if it's okay or not. Speed limiter. That really probably needs the bigger tractor on it, honestly. So let's go into here. We said field number 8. Let's lease it. So we can lease it for $238 a day, it looks like. So we are now the proud leasers of field number 8. And what needs to be done? It needs to be plowed. It needs a round of fertilizer. So we need to grab nothing right this second. I'm going to... This guy's kind of annoying me. I'm going to plant this field real quick, guys. And then we will see you guys in just a few minutes as soon as this is done, because this is really starting to... I can see a whole bunch of skips and jumps of the planter here, so we may be changing out the planter. We'll see. We will be back here in a moment. All right, so we got field 1 planted, and we're just coming over here to refill the planter with seed and fertilizer, because we used about half for both of them. We're gonna hand bomb a few bags out the door. I like this little spot to store seed now. I think it works really well. And then we're going to pull over here alongside our fertilizer trailer. Unfortunately, this guy is not manure system compatible, so we just have to work at it and see if we can get a fill trigger. I have not tried filling this guy off of this yet. It might not work. Okay. Oh, let's back up. We got a couple fertilizer tanks right over here next to the door. Maybe we can get a fill trigger off of them. Well, am I going to have to... There it goes. And it stopped. There it goes. Oh, got a trigger there. Okay. I've got a couple fertilizer tanks sitting right inside that door also, just so. So, my game crashed. And, came back, brought you back where I was just going to finish up at, where I finished playing field number 1. We've had Jim over here cultivating field number 3. But I was talking to Midwest Machinery and going, hey, I need some help. I've got a lot of area I need to get cultivated. Is there anything coming through this area maybe that I can use to get some work done a little faster? I guess this big field down here I need to get plowed and cultivated. And so they said, yeah, we there's a big bud 747 coming through on its way back to Montana, and they'll just contact them and see if they can use them. So they called me back a little bit later and told me, yeah, they're gonna let me borrow the tractor for a little while and cultivate some fields. So give me a few moments. We're gonna go pick that tractor up, and then I'll see you guys down on field number 8. So here we are down on field number 8 with the Big Bud 747. It is the world's largest tractor. I know this is something you'd normally see over on the Welkers channel, the Welker map, but I thought I'd bring it to Minnesota. I always want to say Michigan. And you can see this guy is actually rocking the Goodyear. Well, let's get the driver to stop for a minute so we can hop out. We are rocking the new Goodyear LSW tires that they just put on the one that's headed back to Montana to do some work. Get it back moving there. And I just told it to restart at the first point on the map, and oh well, that's okay. It is what it is. We'll get over it. It'll just take a few extra minutes to take care of everything. So they did say we can use this for unlimited hours. We just need to be done with it by tomorrow, because then it's going to be headed on down the road. So we're going to have it for today, and we've got a plow right now. They have a field cultivator too. We just need to see if we can pick that up or not. So with that, I am going to leave my guy out. Dad's going to drive this thing for a little while. We're going to let him work. I'm going to go back to the farm. And we are back here at the farm. And I need to come over here and find our find Jim, because it don't look like he's done anything except the very outside of the field. Okay, well, it's just taking him a while. Boy, Jim, you sure do look weird now. Okay, you've changed. So that's not enough for me to get cultivating yet. So we're going to let this run for a little while. and then I will be back with you once we can get the planter started on this field. So we are back over here at field number 8 with the Big Bud 747 with the good years on it, and it has finished its run, but evidently the worker missed some spots. So I'm just going through, I'm getting them cleared up. We're going to get the fertilizer over here. And y'all all seen that before. So we're just going to bring the fertilizer over here, let it run. And then I think I'm going to trade the planter out. The DB90 skipped a bunch on the one field. So I think we're going to get the DB60 in the game. The DB90 is just acting a little bit weird. And I think the 60 is a little bit more realistic to what Zach actually has on their family farm. So, this cleaned up right here. And there we go. I don't know if they missed any up on top. Let's go up there and look real quick. As you can tell, man, this tractor, tons of power. It doesn't even phase this guy right here. I mean, the only reason I'm going slower is because of added realism for vehicles, which we can probably fix that with that right there. Let's tell force play to turn off and get that. There we go. So down on field number 8, yeah, you can see there's a couple spots that are need plowing still. So we'll get them knocked out. And then we're going to get the fertilizer spreader down here. Get it running. And we're going to drop the plow. Okay, dropped. I bet he's so hard to tell if it actually drops sometimes or not. Come back over, get these couple things. So as you can see, course play and the way I'm setting it up, it's not 100% accurate. You want to get every little bit and piece. You kind of got to put a little overlap in there. So when we come back through and cultivate this one, I may put some overlap in it, just to see. I wish I was going to be able to keep the bigger cultivator, but I don't think I am. Alright, there we go. Well, I'm going to get the fertilizer, get it down here, and we'll get it set up to run. So we have got field number 8 fertilized now, and we're dragging it with the cultivator, the big flex squirrel cultivator. This guy's been going at it for a while now, and he still has 7 minutes remaining. It was said it was going to take about 20 minutes to do this field. I think it's taken about 45. 30 to 45. I am doing a little bit of overlap, trying to catch the areas at the corners that missed on the turns. And it doesn't look like it got it all, but it got some more of it than it did before, so that's better than nothing. We did go ahead and we got the DB90 switched out for the DB60, the latest version that came out. We might be switching back to the DB90, or we may switch over to another one, so we will have to see. So that's And we've done a little bit something else on the farm. We've got something new with all this horse trading that we were doing. So let's scoot right on up there. We're gonna just teleport up. We'll enter that vehicle. There we go. Go from that truck to this truck. There we go. So we're gonna let those workers go ahead and finish out tonight. I'm gonna get an early bed. But we'll run over here real quick, and you can see here's our DB60. This is the latest model that came out, and it's the model that's going to consoles. So we will see how well it works. Unfortunately, we lose the smart boxes and a lot of the textures and stuff, but hey, it's still a DB60. That's all that matters. Personally, I wish there was one for console and for PC, but it is what it is. It's okay. Next one we have is, so we got rid of the 630 disc, the small disc that we had. We've gotten rid of the fertilizer cart that we had, fertilizer spreader, and we got a deep bender. So the front part functions like a plow, and then took to a air cart that's set up to spray fertilizer or lime, one or the other. We'll always be using fertilizer because we're not using lime. And so whenever we go to plow up our fields, we can now put the first pass of fertilizer down. This is a beta mod. The front tires on this map do stick in the ground at the dealership. The way I got it out was I teleported it with a truck attached to field number 1. That was how I got it out of the ground. And over here it's fine, just up at the dealership, there's an issue. A mod conflict, a map issue, some kind of issue. Exactly, I don't know what. But we were to make this little trade right here. So I think that will be good for us. And with that, guys, I think we're going to leave it there. We're going to hold off planting for one more day. And hopefully we'll be planting some crops, some more crops tomorrow in 2 fields. That will be the plan. You can see Jim's got his lights on out there. And Dad's got his lights on by now too. So with that, everybody have a great day, and we'll see you guys later. Bye for now.